To the Supreme God, to the Great Divine Father, and the Great Divine Mother, thank you for your priceless blessings, for your divine light, divine love, divine power, divine healing, guidance, mercy, help, and protection. We thank you. To our great spiritual teacher, to all the great spiritual teachers, to all the great gods and goddesses, to all the great, great ones, we very, very humbly thank you for your great blessings. We thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Invocation for the energy of love. Be aware of the heart and the crown chakra. And we say, Lord God, thank you for filling my heart chakra and my crown chakra with tremendous amount of love. Again, Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, thank you for filling my heart chakra and my crown chakra with tremendous amount of love. Thank you. Thank you. Raise your hands, everyone. Blessing position. Let's start. Be aware of the heart and the crown chakra. Say, to all the human souls across all my incarnations, with which I have a karma of murder, abortion, cruelty, criticism, and injury, physically, emotionally, mentally, verbally, financially, or sexually. To all of you, I offer you loving kindness and forgiveness. The thing, I forgive all of you. I release you. I let go of you. Thank you for forgiving me. Thank you for releasing me. Thank you for letting go of me. Do it very consciously. Then say, I forgive myself. I forgive myself. I forgive myself. When you say you forgive yourself, for example, in cases when you criticize, when you injure, when you truly forgive yourself, in the next time onwards, you're not bent upon doing the same thing and you get caught up. You basically identify that this is happening, you stop, then you move forward from there. You don't re-engage in these things. That is true forgiveness towards self. Very, very valuable thing. I think every human being should identify this, what is self-forgiveness, and actually move forward with the help of that. It's very liberating, by the way. Yeah. And then be aware of the heart and the crown chakra and say Atma Namaste. Next, say to all the human souls across all my incarnations, with which I have a karma of stealing property, stealing money, stealing opportunities, stealing spouse, stealing affection, stealing attention, stealing time, stealing ideas, stealing credit, stealing intellectual property, and stealing trust. To all of you, I offer you loving kindness and forgiveness. And then say, I forgive you, I release you, and I let go of you. Thank you for forgiving me. Thank you for releasing me. Thank you for letting go of me. I forgive myself for any act of stealing of any kind. I forgive myself. Atma Namaste, Atma Namaste. Next, verbalize, say, to all the human souls across all my incarnations with which I have a karma of physical domination, verbal domination, emotional domination, mental domination, or sexual domination, to all of you, I offer you loving kindness and forgiveness. I forgive you, I release you, and I let go of you. Thank you for forgiving me. Thank you for releasing me. And thank you for letting go of me. Then say Atma Namas. I say, I forgive myself also. Then say Atma Namaste. Next, to all the human souls across all incarnations with which I have a karma of lying, manipulating, faking, spreading rumors, misleading others, and gossip of all types. To all of you, I offer you loving kindness and forgiveness. Then say, I forgive all of you. I release you and I let go of you. Thank you for forgiving me. Thank you for releasing me. And thank you for letting go of me. I forgive myself. I completely forgive myself. Atma Namaste. Next, say to all the human souls across all of my incarnations with which I have a karma of misuse of power, misuse of skill, misuse of trust, misuse of speech, and misuse of psychic abilities. Psychic abilities are a lot. Just for information, there's clairvoyance, there's clairaudience, there is all the clair abilities, there is the sometimes intuition also is misused, premonition is misused, inner world sight is misused. So to all of you, I offer you loving kindness and forgiveness. I forgive all of you, I release you, and I let go of you. Thank you for forgiving me. Thank you for releasing me. And thank you for letting go of me. I forgive myself. I completely forgive myself. Say Atma Namaste. Thank you. Next, say to all the human souls across all my incarnations with which I have a karma of excessive selfishness, vindictiveness, malice, unreasonable delays, and dishonored promises. So, to all of you, I offer you loving kindness and forgiveness. I forgive you. I release all of you and I let go of you. Thank you for forgiving me. Thank you for releasing me. Thank you for letting go of me. Say Atma Namaste. Also say, I forgive myself. For all this, I forgive myself. Thank you. Let's chant the mantra Om Mani Padme Hum. Imagine all the souls that you've actually forgiven right now as a big cluster. Say, cluster of souls, okay? Let's verbalize. Say, Om Mani Padme Om. Om Mani Padme Om. Om Mani Padme Om. Everyone be blessed. Everyone be blessed. Move on from there. Today is a Thursday. We'll first bless all of our ancestors. Our genes or genetics, in that matter, is a gift of ancestors, which means if you don't have good biological genes, or even if you have certain kinds of genes which make your disposition more irritable, or crankier, or anger comes very easily to you, of course, part of it is your problem, but part of it biologically, for that much anger to happen, for example, or that much psychological issues to happen, there is a specific kind of gene structure which makes it possible in the first place, right? So when we forgive our ancestors, it's really really important to know it very very to know that much of that is you want to participate to say, you know what, I am grateful to all of you uh, for whatever you've given me. Thank you. I forgive you also for whatever is not all right. All right. So you have to understand that it works at so many levels. You basically trying to remove these energies now, A, at present. Second, you're basically preventing any of the future incarnations to get affected. It's a very powerful process that is happening when you practice some activities like this. It's really really potent actually. Plus, when you're aware of the heart and the crown chakra, they really generate energy. I mean, when we say forgiveness is a work for the strong and not the weak, strong is a person who has a lot of energy. Generators, they really generate energy of love, kindness, forgiveness, peace. You generate that energy and then you pass it on to other people. You eventually actually become stronger, esoterically speaking, very, very powerful. There is no way to increase the volume. Is the volume okay? Volume is fine. Yeah, it's good. Guys, please use microphones. There's no problem with the volume, by the way. Yeah, I don't think there's any problem with the volume. Eh, Okay. Is it better? I don't know if it's better. Is it better compared to before? Is it better? Okay, let's go forward. I don't know. Zoom would have changed some settings. Okay. Anyways. Let's go forward right now. Okay. Where were we? Yeah. Ancestors. Okay. So when you list ancestors, just make sure that your intention is that whatever energies they carry, they will pass on to you in whichever form. Um, you know, you let everything go. Okay. Be aware of the heart and the crown. Imagine all your clusters of ancestors in front of you, many of them, and let us bless them first. Be aware of the heart chakra and the crown chakra. Let's say to the Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, thank you for blessing all my ancestors with deep love and kindness, great joy and happiness, divine peace, understanding, harmony, goodwill, and the will to do good. And say to all the ancestors, say, I forgive you for all the energies that you harbor that brings suffering to me and my loved ones. I forgive you for all the energies that you harbor that brings suffering to me and my loved ones. And then say, please forgive me also for all the energies that I harbor that cause suffering to any of you. Please forgive me also for all the energies that I harbor that causes suffering to any of you. Then just say, for this, I'm sorry. Let's chant the mantra Om Mani Padme Hum to bless all of them. We say Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Oneself. Um, I would like you to picture yourself in the front. This exercise is very important because many times we're so used to doing things in a way that is harder to focus or imagine oneself in front of us. Yourself sitting on a beautiful chair, very comfortable. Imagine in your mind, if you're talking to yourself, what are you going to talk about? What are the first few conversations that you would actually have with yourself? Or rather, what would you say to yourself? And try and observe what your mind is doing rather than you directing the conversation. Try and observe what is your mind doing. How's your mind doing the conversation? How's the mind, whatever it's doing, just be observant. How's the mind maybe silently judging? Maybe the mind is finding faults, discussing problems. Maybe the mind is admiring. Maybe the mind is still looking you as a petty human being. And that is actually much worse. Or in some cases of yours, the mind is looking at a beautiful creation of God incarnated in a body, or what is called as a part or a piece of God. That is, in esoteric parlance, called as a soul. Take an incarnation in a body. The same matter that your soul is made up of is exactly what we call, in some sense, as a spark of the God. Like, there's a big fire and there's sparks coming out sometimes when there is a big log which hits the ground, for example, sparks. Those are, in short, in a sense, what a spark of God looks like. As a big flame, and there are sparks around it. Children of the flame, basically. You're one of those sparks, by the way. The body is not who you are. All right, raise your hands and say, first of all, say, I love myself. And project a lot of love towards yourself. And say, I truly, truly love myself. I accept myself under all situations. And say, I forgive myself for all the negative thoughts, negative emotions, negative actions towards myself and others across all my incarnations. I forgive myself for that. I will not hold myself guilty. It's a waste of energy. I will not hold myself guilty. I will rather find ways and means of improving myself and looking forward. And then say, I forgive myself for all the wrong ideas, or rather wrong perceptions, which cause suffering in truth, wrong ways of thinking, which make up the real suffering. I forgive myself to even hold and harbor these. And I love myself. Keep your hands down on your lap. Look at the point of light on your crown. Maintain stillness. Let's go to the purification session. Today we'll do a relatively shorter version of it because we've already reached 716, 717, okay? And be aware of the heart and the crown chakra. Imagine a big sun in front of you, a few meters away. And let's verbalize it together. Say, to the Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, thank you for completely extracting out all the energies of injury of every type in every form, stealing of every type in every form, manipulation and distortion of every type in every form, procrastination and laziness of every type in every form, and addiction and obsession of every type and in every form, from all my chakras, from all my webs, from my conscious and subconscious mind. Please sacrifice it to the great Sun God. Thank you. Next, say, to the Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, thank you for completely extracting out all the energies of addiction, obsession, and of stress, emotional trauma, fear, anxiety, depression, pent-up emotions, doubt, and resentment from all my chakras, from all my webs, from my conscious and subconscious mind. Please sacrifice it to the great Sun God. Thank you. Thank you. Let's invoke for blessings. We say, Lord God, thank you for blessing me with loving kindness and non-injury in my thoughts, feelings, words, and actions. Please bless me with please bless me with patience, understanding, tolerance, mercy, compassion, and inner forgiveness. Thank you. Say, Lord God, thank you for blessing me with the virtue of generosity and non-stealing. Please bless me with a compassionate, generous heart that I may give and share to those in need. Thank you also for blessing my life with abundance, with wealth, and with riches. Thank you. Say, Lord God, thank you for blessing me with clarity and sharpness of mind. Please bless me with accurate perception and correct expression, that I may have humility, objectiveness, and a good self-esteem. Thank you. Say, Lord God, thank you for blessing me with one-pointedness and constancy of aim and effort. Please bless me with an iron will and inner power to do great things. Thank you. Say, Lord God, thank you for blessing me with moderation and non-excessiveness so that I may live a balanced and prosperous life. Thank you. Say, Lord God, thank you for blessing me with peace, with power, with prosperity, and with purpose in my life. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Closing prayer. To the Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, thank you for your great blessings. Thank you so much. To our great spiritual teacher, to all the great spiritual teachers, to all the great gods and goddesses, to all the great, great ones, we very, very humbly thank you for your great blessings. Thank you so much. Thank you. So take care, everyone. Have a really, really good time and see you tomorrow. Bye bye. God bless all of you.